So I actually have a lot of hats in aquaculture, and one is my first affiliation is in the university where I do I'm finishing my PhD, and I also work in research. I also have my own consulting company called SIDEA. And lastly, I'm the president, and I have co-founded, along with three other colleagues of mine, an international association which is based in France, and it's called the NOAA, Network of Women in Aquaculture. And basically, this is a social entrepreneurship project that aims to empower women in the global aquaculture industry, and basically to advocate for inclusive aquaculture. That's a good thing in research, actually, because there is no typical day. There is no specific routine. Every day it's different. Depends. If we have an experiment, then we work on that. If we have an experiment with fish, each morning we have to come and do water measurements, feed the fish. Sometimes we do have to do the weighing of the fish or do other things like blood sampling if we have an experiment. Um, I, Post-experiment, we do have a lot of lab work sometimes. But there are also days where we have classes, where we teach, where we have calls with partners for other projects, because usually we work with other countries, so we have a lot of meetings. Writing, some days it's a full writing day because you write your results, you write your publication, or you are on the computer doing statistics or data analysis. Maybe you spend the whole day doing, I don't know, R. So no day, there's quite a variety in research. So that's a good thing. You never get bored. Well, I have studied animal science, and a big part of animal science, and the most important in animal production systems, is nutrition, because it's a vital component of this kind of agriculture systems, let's say animal production systems. And right now there are a lot of novelties that you can apply in nutrition. So it's quite interesting to be working on that. Nutrition can control a lot of things, from the welfare to health to how fish grow. And aquaculture is a quite important sector in Greece. So during my studies, as I understood both the importance of nutrition and the importance of the sector for my country, because in my country, Greece, we do produce a lot of bream and bass. So I decided to kind of merge and then work on that. I love seeing fish grow and like spend time with them, and during the whole process of the experiment, like you kind of grow with them, because you begin when they are quite like small, and then they reach a certain, let's say, size, so you kind of follow all that. But it's also rewarding when you kind of have to do all this process with the students, because they start by knowing nothing and at the end, you kind of inspire them and transfer your knowledge, and kind of get to witness that. So you kind of get to witness how they also start their process in becoming scientists. Aquaculture in general, if we see it in more spherically, let's say, it's a sector that has a lot of potential. It's a sector that produces food that is nutritious, high protein, that has a lot of potential to solve the food crisis. So I feel it's a sector that is going to always keep growing and keep progressing. And now with technology, we see a lot of new stuff coming in. It's quite an interdisciplinary sector, so you can do million things that you have never thought of. So yeah, I feel it's a sector that has a lot of potential in general. People still don't know the possibilities of a blue economy. So I feel that there is a lot of space in communicating all the opportunities and the jobs and the things you can do in this in this fields. So like it's our job, scientists' job, and educators' job to kind of do the science communication part and make things easy digestible for students and people that are interesting so that we can make them understand that there are opportunities and there are things to do and there is quite a lot of potential and future and a lot of exciting things that you can do in blue economy in general. I feel like everyone can start by studying biology or animal science. Then there are a lot of master degrees that are quite targeted in aquaculture, fisheries, marine biology. Nowadays, we also have a lot of European universities, as we call them, so synergies of universities that they offer trainings, uh, dedicated trainings. Sometimes, even if your university is a part of them, they are free. So you can also add to your existing knowledge seminars like that. And in general, I think that you just have to be open-minded and look for opportunities because opportunities are there. I mean, I feel it goes without saying that you have to be comfortable with working with animals because not everyone is. Then you have to obviously be patient because fish are like babies, are like children, so it takes time for them to grow. So you have to be patient and be like devoted in the process because you kind of take care of them. And then in general, if you want to work in research, you have to have like problem solving skills. Soft skills also are necessary because networking is important. This is how you meet people, get to collaborate, create, establish collaborations, establish your network, and also interdisciplinary thinking. So you have to be able to solve problems by seeing it from a lot of different kind of aspects. And interdisciplinary also thinking helps you understand how to best collaborate with other people that come from other backgrounds, which is kind of, as we said, essential for aquaculture, as it's a diverse sector that engages from workers to vets to scientists to economists to engineers to everyone. So you kind of have to be able um, to get in the shoes of these people and understand how they see their perspective and in this way to collaborate with them. I would say go for it and be sure that opportunities are there because they are there. Just um, be patient and search because there are people looking for collaborations, looking for interns. So there are a lot of opportunities. I see them every day. So I would say uh, go for it and don't give up easy because there are a lot of things that you can do, which sometimes you have never even thought of doing.